If you are living in Los Angeles and feel like your money disappears the second it hits your account, you're not imagining it. We work with a lot of clients relocating from California. One of the biggest surprises is just how far the money goes in North Atlanta. Let's just put this in perspective. In Los Angeles, $2 million homes might get you limited space, higher taxes, and a lot of compromise. Here in North Atlanta, that same investment can mean a fully upgraded home, more privacy, top-rated schools, and lifestyle that actually feels manageable. But this isn't just about price, it's about pressure. Before you're constantly stretching to keep up, after you're making decisions from a place of clarity and control, that's exactly how we guide you. We're the real estate ladies of North Atlanta, Mary Ellen Vanaken and Sue Jennings, and we look fully at the financial picture, the lifestyle you want. We built a plan that makes the move feel seamless, not overwhelming. Because the goal isn't just to move, it's to move smart, right, Sue? And actually enjoy the life you're working so hard for. And by the way, we help the homeowners in Alpharetta and North Atlanta every week who are thinking about moving, downsizing, or just trying to figure out what makes sense next. And we would love to help you too. So you can call or text us at 770-626-5712, or you can book a time using the links below. Everything you need to know is in the description. And please make sure you stay until the end, because we are going to show the differences in properties between Los Angeles versus North Atlanta. And here we go. So it's North Atlanta versus Los Angeles. So Sue, let's talk about the cost of living, and we'll show you some properties in Los Angeles.
Right. In Los Angeles, median home price $970,000, and an average monthly rent for a two-bedroom apartment is $3,850 a month. Crucially, the size and quality of the home you get for your money are dramatically smaller in Los Angeles than what you would find in North Atlanta. And for many families, this budget in Georgia translates to a custom-built luxury home in a very sought-after suburb. So, Mary Ellen, let's show a home in Los Angeles as a comparison.
Yes. Okay. So here we are at our property, which is 2014 West 84th Street in Los Angeles. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,440 square feet for $969. Wow. Very, very pretty. I mean, Los Angeles is pretty. It's not, this is kind of what you get. So we're looking around and we're going to show you comparable what you can find in North Atlanta. It has a really nice kitchen. The kitchen's beautiful here, as you can see. So these are just some of the pictures of the property. And tell us a little bit more about the differences between Los Angeles and North Atlanta.
Well, utilities, for one, are much more expensive in Los Angeles than they are in Atlanta. I mean, the climate is much more temperate in Los Angeles than it is in Atlanta. Here, you do get 4 seasons. The winter season, though, is extremely short here. It's only about 4 to 5 weeks long. The other thing is transportation. In Los Angeles, the price of gas is really, really high. You're very car dependent in Los Angeles. You are somewhat here in Atlanta, though, too, but our gas prices are less. We do have MARTA, and MARTA does have bus and metro service throughout parts of Atlanta, not all of it. Groceries and dining out, you're going to expect to spend up to $1,200 a month in Los Angeles for a family of 4 to dine out, whereas the dining cost in Atlanta is much less than that. Childcare costs as well are much higher in Los Angeles, up to about $2,500 a month. I mean, that's like a mortgage payment here.
Yes.
Yeah. And here's a breakdown of Georgia and what living in Atlanta is like. Atlanta is a little bit more expensive than the rest of Georgia, but it is still less than the average cost of living throughout the rest of the U.S. Your housing costs, whether you're renting or buying, tend to be your largest, most variable expense, of course, especially in those well-located, desirable suburbs with great school systems. So Marilyn, let's look at some homes in the Alpharetta area that are comparable in price to that home that we looked at for Los Angeles.
Let's kind of look at this one in Deer Lake. So it's sold at $970,000. It's 5105 Deer Lake Drive in Alpharetta. It's a 6-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 45 square feet. So look at the square footage compared to the one in California. You're going to get what? That one was only 1,400 square feet, and this one's like 4,500 square feet. So a lot more space for your money. So that's number one. Taxes are a lot less. So we're just kind of giving you an idea that if you do decide to move, there's a lot of people that do move from Los Angeles to this area.
Yeah.
This is what you can afford, and this is what you can get. So it's kind of like living in a resort, right?
Right. So speaking of resort, all 3 of the homes that we're going to be showing you today are in typical communities for the North Atlanta, Alpharetta, and surrounding areas. And these communities all have great amenities, such as swimming pool, tennis courts, pickleball courts, sidewalks. Some of them even have trails. And so it's not just the home, but it's a lifestyle here.
Yeah, like look, there you go, right there. Mm-hmm. There you go. You got all the amenities. So remember, it's really all about lifestyle here in this area too. It's a different feel than being in a major city, but you have these small little cities like here in downtown. This is in downtown Alpharetta, and it's just a cute little shops and restaurants and everything else. The next house is $940,000, and it's in Windward, so it's 3770 New Point Bay Drive in Alpharetta. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 38 square feet. And this is a really cute little house too. I mean, it definitely gives you a lot of character. You're still going to find that character since this house was built in the 90s is what I'm thinking, looking at it. It's been redone a little bit and has some of those finishes, but honestly, sometimes unless you're knocking out walls, you're kind of getting the same kind of floor plan there. So so you kind of see, it's kind of like a retreat. Like look at those closets that you got and the big. So I think when you're thinking about Los Angeles and the glitz and glamour of Los Angeles, I mean, there's no place like Los Angeles. I mean, this is just another option if your family gets relocated here or moved. I think this is a good option here too as well.
One of the nice things about the Lake Windward community is it surrounds a 197-acre quiet lake that has quiet boats. There's like no jet skis or motorboats on that lake, and there's a whole community that has been, a wonderful lifestyle around that lake.
And we have so many pictures of these houses because they're so big, right? So, I mean, showing a house in Los Angeles, I mean, there wasn't as many pictures. And then I feel like we're always just looking at all these houses in North Atlanta, but it just gives you an idea. So if you are from Los Angeles thinking about moving to the North Atlanta area, we can help you. And this one is 12313 Sunset Maple Terrace. And this is in Seven Oaks subdivision in Alpharetta. And it's 5 bedrooms, 5 full baths, and it's 3,900 square feet. And basically it is $995. So just under $1 million, this is what you can get. And it's 3 levels of living too as well. So I think that people don't understand that it's actually 3 levels of living. So you're going to get that much square footage. And sometimes the square footage doesn't include the basement or terrace level. So it's just on an individual basis. So sometimes it's a little deceiving. That's why it's really good to have some agents with boots on the ground like we are, and we can videotape. So tell people what we do about when we have people from out of town and they're like, the market's like moving so fast and they really, what do we do for them, Sue?
We're currently closing with a buyer that is from the Northeast. They were not able to get down to Atlanta to select a home, but entrusted us with their business. And so we go in and we will do FaceTime videos. We will video the entire neighborhood if we have to show the buyer or the potential buyer exactly, what's around the house, what the amenities are like, what the lifestyle is like.
Yes.
And the beauty of Atlanta is all of the trees that we have here. So there's a lot of landscaping and just beautiful, beautiful flowers and everything else. But we do extensively, we'll get floor plans for you. We can do video walkthroughs with you, and we can get into a lot of detail of, the ins and outs of a particular home. And we'll be honest with you as far as what the house needs and whether, we think it's a good buy and what the comps are and maybe what the home needs for updating in the future if it does need updating at all.
Okay. Anything else that we can compare Los Angeles to North Atlanta that you want to tell our viewers right now?
No, I think we've pretty much covered it, Mary Ellen.
Okay, fantastic. So if North Atlanta is actually on your radar, send us a message and we'd love to help understand what a smart move really looks like. You can call or text us at 770-626-5712. You can connect with us using any of the links below. You can follow us on our YouTube page as well as our podcast. And we're here to help. So let us know how we can help you make your next move to the North Atlanta area. Take care. Bye, Sue.
Bye.